Hey, welcome back, everybody. Cardinals lead to 1-0. We head to the fourth. Buy your ticket now through the Cubs special events page and show your support for Chicagoland Law Enforcement Night, which is Wednesday, May 11th. The Padres are in town. Specially priced tickets will be available in the Terraced Reserve section of the ballpark and include a special Cubs law enforcement baseball cap. For more details, visit cubs.com/special events.
Rosenbag has been good to Jaime Garcia tonight.
He might lead the league in rosin.
So 3 scoreless innings after a 1-hit shutout his last time on the mound.
It was a good shot of him there, head down, focusing, gathering himself.
Pitch to Anthony Rizzo is cued off the end of the bat, foul.
I don't know how you really gather yourself, but that's what he was doing. Usually you gather like items, gather things. Anthony hit the ball pretty sharply last time up. He has not made a lot of hard contact here of late. Teams have been pounding him in. He's had a hard time clearing that front side and getting the barrel to it. It'll come, just a matter of time.
1-2. Soler moved up to the 5 spot in the order, is on deck. So Zobrist down to 6 tonight. And here's the pitch, and it's popped up. Garcia looking for some help, and he'll get it from Carpenter. One away, and here's Jorge Soler. And if you just joined us and you missed the news, Cubs mourning the loss of former pitcher Milt Pappas, passed away at age 76. Cubs chairman, executive chairman Tom Ricketts issued a statement today, sending his thoughts and prayers, and the entire Cubs organization feeling that way, to his friends, relatives, and fans as, quote, we mourn his loss. Miss seeing Milt at the ballpark. And coincidentally, a lot of his contemporaries at the ballpark here in St. Louis tonight, as they honored Lou Brock. One and one, the pitch. 1-2.
Jorge, a strikeout victim, first time up. He got beat by a 3-2 changeup, a perfect pitch by Garcia. Not biting this time.
Three and two. So working some deep counts.
At Garcia, I believe he used 104 pitches last time out in his complete game win over the Brewers.
So Soler takes the walk.
He was not going to be fooled by that changeup. 3 consecutive changeups there by Garcia. None of them really close enough to get Soler to bite. So that's his 3rd walk here tonight. He'd walked only 4 in his first 2 starts.
Talking with Joe before the game, and he said, yeah, I heard Zobrist had an 0 for 24. And yeah, it's true. He doubled last night to a snap that long 0 for. Joe said, I didn't even notice it. And it's because of all the other things Zobrist does. Works deep counts. He'll still take his walks.
Well, I think the other part of it too is he's a pro, and he's not a guy who's going to be in the clubhouse or in the dugout smashing his helmet and screaming and yelling, and so you don't realize that he's going through a tough time.
Team continues to win, scoring runs for the most part. So yeah, some 0 for 24s are very noticeable. Yes. Not this one.
Some guys, when they're scuffling, they're scuffling. You can tell by the body language, the way they react.
Now Ben knew it because he was joking with Brandon Hyde after the double about saving the ball. You might not know your hot streaks, but you know the offers.
Yeah, this game is all about dealing with adversity. So much of it in the game, you have to be able to turn the page, fresh outlook each day.
And a line drive, base hit. So on base the first 2 times tonight.
Walk and a knock, short strokes him there, just a little punch into center field. Switch hitter, Ben, average-wise, has been better from the right side. That's his natural side.
Montero struck out swinging in the second. You got Tejada playing directly behind second. Carpenter has to play tight over third.
And they've got Adams playing behind Zobrist, so Ben measuring a pretty good lead there. You can't go out of your way to upend a middle infielder, but you can still take him out, and that's what he's thinking.
Awkward cut that time by Montero. It's better.
And Miggy struck out last time on a high cutter across the top of the zone.
Missed away. Cardinals lead on an RBI triple by Yadier Molina, scoring Randall Grichuk in the second.
Ooh, wow.
Gave him that one.
Wow.
Well off the outside.
He got him on his last at bat too, and on a real borderline pitch. This one's clearly off the outside edge. You have to be two different players, don't you? When you're a catcher, you're the hitter, and you're the catcher. When he goes out there back out there next inning, he might talk to Jerry a little bit about that call, depending on the outcome of this at bat. But at some point, you just kind of have to put it behind you and try to keep that relationship with the home plate umpire.
Here it comes. Line drive into left, base hit. Soler will set up shop at third. The bases are loaded for Addison Russell.
Well, they won't have that conversation after all. All's well that ends well for Montero. Good bit of hitting there. Punches that one the other way. Reach out and slap it the other way.
Trailing by a run, they've got a great chance here. Cardinals set up in double play depth. Cornermen pulled in a little bit. And ball one. One and one.
Well, he loves that changeup to right-handed hitters. He's thrown a ton of them here tonight.
Strike two. If Garcia can hold up all season, that'll be a big boost for this rotation. His last full season, 32 starts, 2011. It's been 5 years. So 2 seasons of 20 starts, only 9 in 2013, 7 the following year. But his numbers have always been really good. And he comes up with a big strikeout. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Jason Hamill, with 2 outs.
He had Addison caught in between. Once he got the swing and miss of that first changeup, Addy thinking soft, and he was able to catch the inside corner with a fastball. And then he comes back with that changeup yet again to finish him off. Maybe a little overly anxious with the bases loaded. Shorten up in the outfield for Hamill. He is capable of, and we've seen him do it, driving it over their heads out there.
Three on, 2 down, and the pitch. Low and in.
I mean, it's understandable that they would tighten up for him. He's more likely to dump it in front of them if they're playing their normal depth than he is to hit it over their heads. 2 outs, a single will score 2.
Cubs pitchers batting .207 collectively, with a major league leading 5 RBIs.
Like he drove one in last night.
There have been 2 home runs this year from a pitcher, Jake Arrieta, and actually 3. Arrieta, Maeda, and a base hit. Here comes Soler. Zobrist behind him. Throw to the plate will not be made. Not only does Hamill come through, he knocks in 2, and the Cubs have the lead.
It's really good when they follow the script like that.
Yeah.
Talking about how good the Cubs pitchers have done in the batter's box, and Hamill delivers. Well, his last start, he had an RBI double. This time he drives in 2 with a solid single to left.
Cubs lead 2-1. A strike on Dexter Fowler. Now, Bumgarner, Maeda, and Arrieta, the pitchers who have hit home runs. Cubs staff coming through with the bat. And the 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Garcia worked his way through Russell by striking him out. Could not get the pitcher.
He doesn't want to throw that fastball in the zone. Most of the fastballs have been show pitches here tonight, and he's trying to get swings and misses at the breaking stuff and the changeup. This is not unlike the first at bat start of the ball game where he's trying to get Fowler to chase that changeup out of the zone, and Dexter wouldn't do it then, hasn't done it here. Let's see if he ultimately decides to challenge on 3-1.
And he walked him.
Derek Lilliquist, the pitching coach for the Cardinals, out to have a chat with the veteran lefty. Jason Hayward is due for a little good fortune here. Joking with him in the clubhouse earlier this afternoon. Man, you need to use the handle. Stop. The barrel's not working out for you. You need a little flair somewhere.
Cubs have 6 RBIs in this series. Half have come from pitchers, Lackey and Hamill. Here's Hayward. How about just a little bleeder or something, right?
He's got that coming to him.
Right-hander Matt Bowman getting loose for the Cardinals. From the wind, here's the 0-1. Hayward, fly ball down the right field line. It's going to be foul, and it'll drop onto the track and into the seats. Garcia really laboring here in the 4th. Called strike 3. But the Cubs get the lead on the 2-run single from Hamill, and it's 2-1.
Hey, Chicago, when did paying for airfare become so unfair? At Southwest, we believe in transparency. Transparency means we don't dream up ways we can trick you into paying more. It's why we still let 2 bags fly free and don't have change fees. So our low fares stay low. Just the way you like it.
3,000 bottles of beer on the wall, 3,000 bottles of beer. If one of those bottles happened to fall, 2,999 bottles of beer on the wall.
Am I going to have those changes before the show or after the show?
You just point the camera in my direction. We'll figure it out together.
It's so simple and yet so moronic.
The show is Money Monster.
Who's that guy on camera 2?
My thumb comes off this trigger, we all explode.
You lost a lot of money.
I lost everything I got.
You need to get some real answers right now.
You have no idea how high this goes.
These guys could expose everything.
Take the shot. They're shooting at me, not you.
3, 2.
Money Monster, rated R.
Closed captioning of Cubs baseball on Comcast Sportsnet is brought to you by U.S. Waterproofing.
A little seepage in your basement is no need to panic. Count on the experts at U.S. Waterproofing to diagnose and repair the problem. For a free consultation, call 888-SEEPAGE or visit seepage.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Clark's Crew is the official kids club of the Chicago Cubs. Team up with Clark as a member of Clark's Crew and receive kid-specific perks, experiences, and merchandise. Visit Cubs.com/kids to sign up your young Cubs so they can be part of the fun all season long. You never know if Clark's in a slump. He's always smiling.
Yeah.
He's built for this game. Doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low. Takes it one day at a time. Stays within himself.
Cubs snapping Jaime Garcia's 15-inning scoreless streak with a Jason Hamill 2-run single. So they lead 2-1. Holiday, Adams, and Grichuk for St. Louis. Holiday, 36 years old, native of Stillwater, Oklahoma. And he rips it into left. That man can hit. As you mentioned last night, he is a career .306 major league hitter over 13 seasons.
Yeah, so and it wasn't just about Colorado, obviously. He's been able to hit for a high average here.
Yeah, his OPS as a Rocky was .938, but with the Cardinals, .883, which is still terrific. Adams with a foul strike.
Big City, is that what they call this kid?
Yeah.
Big City. The big part is quite apparent. He's a large human. Doesn't walk much. He hasn't walked yet this year. 6'3", 260 according to the Cardinal media guide.
From Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania, went to Slippery Rock University.
What's their nickname?
Well, I figured you would know. That's kind of your bit.
Maybe I do. Maybe I'm sitting on it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'm not.
Adams missed a bunch of time last year with a strained right quad. Line shot, right field. Fair. Fair ball. Adams on his way to second. There's a play on him, and the ball gets away from Russell. It's a double, and they're at second and third with nobody out.
Second line drive off the bat of Adams here tonight. Solid single first time, ringing double into the right field corner. This time The big city delivers the double, and Jason Hamill, after giving his team the lead, has got to work really hard now to preserve it.
Adams got up very slowly.
Now, Hayward's throw was on time. That's unfortunate for Russell, couldn't handle it. I mean, he's all the way out there on the warning track. It's a lot to think about with that big guy lumbering in. I need to try to make the catch, supply the tag all at the same time. See some bodies starting to move around out there in the Cubs bullpen. Nobody throwing yet.
Pulled foul. Yeah, you hate to give up any runs, but you don't want to give up the lead. So the Cubs will give up the tie here in an effort to keep Adams from scoring.
Just trying to minimize the damage here. We're only in the fourth inning. This has been leaving some of those breaking pitches on the inner half to the right-handed hitters. Grichuk got last time.
One fouled away. I think their nickname is The Rock.
I was trying to hear Dave Dial and Andrew Kirby doing the Prudential College scoreboard in my head.
Right. Pitch number 50 for Hamill. And it's low. Dave Dial, that's a good one. Was it Dials? I think it was Dials. Yeah. Hamill gets a sign from Montero. And the pitch, he pops it up. Runners will have to hold here. Zobrist makes the catch. That's one.
Elevated fastball, tempting. Grichuk took the bait and couldn't do anything with it up there. He skies it to Zobrist.
Molina with the run-scoring triple in the second. Here's a pitch. Fly ball to right. So Hayward trying to get behind it. Going to be a play at the plate. Here's the throw. Holiday to the dash. He is out. Jason Hayward keeps the Cubs in the lead. Welcome back to St. Louis.
Three-time Gold Glover shows you yet again why. What a throw.
Go. Start my car.
You talk, it starts. Remote start on the 2017 Hyundai Elantra. Not just new, better.
Did he just talk start that car? I just wanted to hug him. I was gonna eat him.
Thought you were vegan.
That's my cheat day, so I'll just eat around it.
Watch me now, 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 watch me now.
Get ready to play. Buy an LG G5 and get a second battery and charging cradle free.
At Subway, we're excited about our new carved turkey. It's day after Thanksgiving good. Thick cut, all white meat, oven roasted to perfection. It's something even pilgrims would love.
Wait, because I am a pilgrim, I like turkey? Is that it? Because I'm a pilgrim, I like turkey.
No, I'm sorry. What would you like?
The new one.
The carved turkey.
Yes.
The new Subway carved turkey and bacon sandwich with Applewood smoked bacon and cheese. Subway, fresh is what we do.
Jason Hayward showing off that strong, accurate throwing arm from right field.
Yeah, and you're spot on. Not only strong, but on the money. Perfect one-hop throw. Montero out in front of the plate.
Yeah, it wasn't in the lane.
Dives back to apply the tag. So good work on both ends there. Great concentration by Montero with that freight train coming down the third baseline.
So the Cubs still ahead by a run. Hamill getting some help, but boy, how about getting out of that trouble?
Second and third, nobody out. He needed all of his genius, and he used it. And he also used Hayward.
Bryant, Rizzo, and Soler do. Called strike. Hey, make sure you follow Patrick Mooney, our Cubs insider all season long on Comcast Sportsnet. Brought to you by Nationwide agent Jeff Vukovich. Visit Jeff at jeffvuk.com. Nationwide is on your side. We will talk with Patrick in game tomorrow. 12:45 first pitch.
Infield hit, a little slow roller to third, and then a ground ball back to the mound for Bryant tonight.
Popped up by Bryant, foul territory, and Adams and Molina will not have a play. By the way, that's a good send by Chris Maloney. That's the one-out send. It took perfect execution to throw out Holiday.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's the right call. Fun to watch that play develop, though. You knew, medium deep fly ball with Hayward's arm out there. You knew there was going to be a chance.
There's always an assumption when a guy gets thrown out on that play to end an inning that the next batter would drive in the run with 2 outs. But it doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, and a lot of times you defend that send based on where you are in the batting order. But for me, even if you had your 3 or 4 guy coming up in that situation, that's a send.
That's low. Full count.
When Bowman was up last inning. If he loses Bryant here, he'll probably pop right back up. Ooh, had a pitch. Just pulled off it a little bit. He's had some long innings.
Swing and a miss. He got him.
He has stayed committed to that changeup, hasn't he? He's really leaned heavily on that offering.
Strikeout number 6.
Yep. Chris reviews the video on that one. If it's that center cut fastball that he didn't do anything with, he will regret.
Oh, and 1.
Wow. I'm gonna have to amend my Jerry Davis as a hitter's umpire.
Looks like Adams will have some room. With 2 outs, it's Soler. Walking a run in the 4th. Swing and a miss.
To make a changeup like that so tough. You know, hitters can recognize spin on a breaking ball and make an adjustment. When a guy's got a real good changeup working, you say, well, they need to make an adjustment, but it's very difficult to read that pitch out of his hand. Soler walked last time, and the last 3 pitches were all changeups out of the zone.
And he got him. Everything was 81 or 82 in that sequence. Still 2-1 Cubs.
Something doesn't feel right. Green lights across the board. What's going on up there? No backup system, Houston. I'm flying solo here.
Does he have it?
I'm on it. Re-entry in 3, 2, 1.
Thanks for the care package, Houston. Dinner's on me. Just another day in the rocket biz. Oh, fudge nuggets.
What would we be without our mountains? Without the things that stand in our way, that make us better. At Coors, our mountain is brewing the world's most refreshing beer. Lagered, filtered, and packaged cold. Our mountains make us who we are. Your mountains make you who you are. Whatever your mountain, climb on.
Great things start in garages. Like the start of your perfect Honda collection with great deals during the Honda Dream Garage sales event.
Including the all-new Honda Civic. The best-selling car in its class now has a redesigned exterior.
Nice wheels. Care to upgrade?
Oh, hey, yes, I do. Whoa. Hurry in. You've got a garage to fill. The Honda Dream Garage sales event has great deals on the all-new Civic. Now at your Honda dealer.
Hi, I'm David Kaplan here with a Coors Light Cold Facts Sportsnet Central update. Coming up later tonight on Sportsnet Central, all the highlights and reaction from the Blackhawks after their big Game 4 matchup with the Blues. Plus, post-game reaction from the Cubs after tonight's battle with the Cards, and the White Sox host the Angels. Todd Hollingsworth joins me later on the post-game show. Now back to Len and JD in the Arch City.
Are you in charge of planning your next social gathering? Plan a day or evening at Wrigley Field and enjoy special perks only available inside the ballpark. Cubs offers special ticket packages for groups of 15 or more. Visit Cubs.com/groups. Ever do that when you were a kid? Go with a big group to the ballpark, take the bus?
I don't recall doing that, no. Went to the ballpark, but don't remember going as a...
Fond memories of doing that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You go to Olympic Stadium?
Went to Jerry Park. And then, years later, Olympic Stadium.
Cubs lead 2-1. Hamill's been a lot more efficient than Garcia so far tonight. Garcia 98 pitches through 5. See Hamill at just 54. Starting the 5th. Oh-2. Now 1-2.
Yeah, and Garcia due up third in this inning. So he's likely done, and there's Sung Hwan Oh, the Korean. How did I do?
You got it.
Pretty good?
Yep.
Ouch.
You hit him that time. Almost hit him on the previous curveball. So the leadoff man has now reached 3 of the first 5 innings.
That's one of the more frustrating things for a pitcher, to hit a guy with a breaking ball like that. It's one thing if you're trying to push somebody off the plate with a 4-seam fastball, and he's trying to throw a down and in breaking ball, and you pull it a little bit, and he's not able to get out of the way.
Ruben Tejada.
Brandon Moss is out on deck to hit for Garcia. Wong certainly capable of stealing a bag. Straight steals in play. They could play a little hit and run here with Tejada.
The pitch in the middle of the zone. Got a shot, but he just got back in. Got a final. Indians 3, Mariners 2 in Cleveland. Carrasco over Miley. Three hits for Francisco Lindor. Keeping a very close watch on the runner. Mets pounding the Phillies 11-1. They're in the 9th inning in Philadelphia. That's a bunch of home runs.
Yeah, breaking out the long ball.
Neil Walker's hit 2. Curtis Granderson, Lucas Duda, Yoenis Cespedes, Michael Conforto.
Phillies have scored 3 runs in that series. They scored 2 in game 1. Were shut out yesterday. See the Syndergaard, like the first 14 fastballs, only one was less than 100 miles per hour.
Wow. He's a starting pitcher. The 2-1. Now 3 balls and a strike. A lot of attention paid to the runner. Now it's got to be on the hitter.
Yeah, this is all about now Mike Matheny's confidence in Ruben Tejada in his approach at the plate. If he feels he can trust him to lay off of ball 4 and put a strike in play, he might start Wong here.
So Brandon Moss on deck for the pitcher Garcia. Fouled away, 3-2.
Same thinking here. I think it'd be more inclined on 3-2 to send him.
He got him on a half swing. Good comeback by Hamill.
Slide piece baffling Tejada. Strikeout number 4 for Jason tonight.
So here's Moss. We mentioned how dangerous their pinch hitters have been. They've hit 6 home runs off the bench.
He's got 2 of them. Well, he had a tough go of it last night. 4 at-bats, 4 strikeouts.
Another throw to first by Montero. And Wong is back in safely. Reds with a 4-1 lead in the 9th over the Rockies. Robert Stevenson got the start. Alfredo Simon scratched the biceps injury. Stevenson, terrific. 7 innings, 1 run.
Yeah, he's a big-time prospect. One of the better pitching prospects out there.
Jorge De La Rosa only went 2 innings for the Rockies. Last night, Trevor Story hit his 8th home run in his 13th game. Two and one. Outside, 3-1. Well, he got behind Tejada and then came back to strike him out. He hit Wong with 2 strikes to start the inning.
You know, Moss far more dangerous than Tejada, so he's got to be careful here with this 3-1 pitch.
Popped up. Russell out, Soler in. It's the shortstop's play.
How about the Rays and the Red Sox scoreless after 9? Red Sox with just 1 hit in the ball game.
Bryce Harper with a grand slam. Nationals beat the Marlins in Miami 7-0. They're 10-3.
So is that 5 of the last 6 games? Harper's gone deep.
Got a 4-game homer streak snapped.
Is he going to surpass Mike Trout as the best player in baseball?
It's a great question. Steven Strasburg's 3-0 with a 125.
Yeah, I got a feeling he's going to have a big year.
Nationals are managed by former Cubs skipper Dusty Baker.
Strasburg punched out 10 tonight in 8 innings of work.
Slow start for Mike Trout. Cubs held him hitless in the first 2 games of the season. Hamels 0-1 on Carpenter. There's a curve low and outside. Hamels been around for a while, made his major league debut with the then Devil Rays of Tampa Bay 10 years ago. Best success he's had has been with the Chicago Cubs. 2 different stints. This is his 51st start as a Cub. He's got a .334 ERA with Chicago. Runner goes. Throw to second. Safe. Tying run in scoring position as Wong steals second. Meantime, 2-1 on Carpenter.
Thought Wong might be going earlier in the inning. He chose not to. This time he picks a pitch and goes. Throw just a little bit short, so Russell has to handle that short hop. And even if it carries all the way to the bag, it looked like Wong would have beaten it.
Here's a pitch. A fly ball to left. Easy play, Soler. He's in. He's got it. And the inning is over. To the 6th. Cubs 2, Cardinals 1 from St. Louis.
Ford is America's best-selling brand, and you can see why. Ford Fusion has the turbocharged power and efficiency of the EcoBoost engine and handles almost any condition with intelligent all-wheel drive. Plus, Focus offers next-generation voice-activated Sync 3 technology. Now get a Fusion with 0% financing for 60 months, plus $1,000 bonus cash.
I am never getting married. Never. Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids. Breathe.
I love it here.
We are never moving to the suburbs. We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
For all the nevers in life, State Farm is there.
Tomorrow, Central rivals clash again in St. Louis as the Cubs and Cards square off in a series finale matinee by the Mississippi. Watch the boys in blue try to shake the nest and take down the birds. Beginning at noon with Cubs pregame live, presented by Fields Auto on CSN.
Cub fans, show your team pride with Cubs checking and an official Cubs MasterCard debit card only available at your local Wintrust Community Bank. Go to wintrust.com/Cubs to learn more. Member FDIC. Into the bullpen, Final Boss and Stone Buddha, nicknames for Song Wan Oh, 33 years old, signed as a free agent prior to the season. From Korea, and has pitched in Japan as well.
He's the all-time saves leader in the Korean League, KBO. And the last couple of seasons, he pitched in Japan. Led the league there in saves one year and tied for the lead the next. Stone Buddha. He's a strong guy. Built more like a catcher, 5'10", 205. Got a swing and miss slider. He's been getting a whole lots of swings and misses with that pitch. Lots and lots.
Two and one. In the air to left.
Contemplating a trip to Wrigley Field, the Cubs suggest taking public transportation. The Cubs offer a free bike check. It's located by the Addison Red Line station. If you drive your car, the Cubs provide free remote parking and shuttle service on night and weekend games. For information, visit the A to Z guide on Cubs.com.
One strike on Montero. Kind of a bizarre story. As O'Deal's on an 0-1, and it's on the outside corner 0-2. He was fined in January 10 million won, which is the equivalent of about $8,300 in U.S. currency. He broke South Korean gambling laws for betting at a Chinese casino. Former Cub pitcher Chang Yong Lim, his ex-teammate with the Samsung Lions, also fined. So they have very strict gambling laws, I guess, in South Korea. I did not know that. According to the Associated Press story, and I'm quoting, South Korea has only one domestic casino for locals. 16 others only admit foreigners. South Koreans are banned from betting large sums of money at venues other than the designated local casino. So there you go.
So if you're going to get gamble, you got to keep it in the local economy, I guess.
And a shot earlier of his interpreter in the dugout. And the 1-2. Slow breaking ball is high. 2-2.
Yuji, I believe his name is. No.
Three call.
Montero has been victimized here tonight. He's had two fairly egregious calls. He managed to get a base hit in his last at bat. Nothing to do about this one because it's strike three.
And that's ball one. Okay.
He got a little more giddy up on that heater than I realized. He likes to throw the slider away to the right-handed hitters. Away. And right there.
1-2. And he got him on strikes. Goes 1, 2, 3.
Country Financial wants to know, what do you look for in a financial partner?
Somebody that has the same values as I do. An honest person, a person of integrity.
Who could kind of lay out a step-by-step, baby-step plan.
Everyone can use a little financial guidance, and at Country Financial, we'll work with you to understand your needs and goals to help you own your future.
You can't plan a future with someone you can't trust.
Visit ownyourfuture.com to find a local Country Financial representative today.
Join CSN Chicago for a taping of Beer Money. This Thursday at McDivitt's in Palos Park at 6 p.m. Test your sports trivia knowledge and you can win big. Beer Money, presented by Coors Light.
T-Mobile hit it out of the park. We doubled our LTE coverage to cover over 305 million Americans. And our new extended range LTE goes 2 times farther and works 4 times better in buildings than before. Switch to T-Mobile for major league coverage today.
Taking the hassle out of yard work just got even easier. During the Echo National Sales Event, get a pro-grade Echo trimmer or handheld blower for only $149.99 each, backed by a 5-year warranty. But hurry, these deals will be gone before you know it. So take back your yard with Echo.
Honda believes in helping you use your garage to its fullest potential. That's why we're offering great deals on the things you'll want in your garage, like the Honda CR-V. The best-selling SUV in America comes with a standard multi-angle rear-view camera and plenty of cargo space. Great for transporting lots of stuff, say to storage or the dump. Hurry to the Honda Dream Garage sales event. You've got a garage to fill. The most durable, longest-lasting brand in its class has great deals. Now at your Honda dealer.
Follow Cubs baseball live with the MLB.com at-bat app. Stay up to the moment at any moment with Game Day, live game video highlights, StatCast, news, and more. Download MLB.com at-bat, the #1 app for live baseball on your phone and tablet.
If you are wondering why you heard a big round of applause at the end of the previous half inning, they showed on the big board here the Blues scoring the first goal in that game against the Blackhawks. So you just may occasionally over the final few innings hear the crowd get excited, and there are a lot of Cub fans here for stuff that happens in the hockey game.
Highly unlikely they'd be replaying the Blackhawk goals.
That's true.
You never know.
One 1-0 on Jeremy Hazelbaker. Make it 2-0. Cubs lead this game because of Jason Hamill's bat. A 2-run single in the 4th, and he's pitched very well. He's gone 6 innings. Each of his first 2 starts allowing 1 run total in those 2 outings. Zobrist to Rizzo.
Yeah, he's in the last couple innings especially, but frequently tonight he's been able to come back from being behind in counts. He's either pitched his way back into the count or made a real quality pitch in a hitter's count, as he just did there. It makes people nervous in the dugout when you're 2-0, 3-1, but it hasn't really hurt him yet here tonight. In trouble in the second. The pickoff of Adams really helped clean up that inning. He allowed 1 run on 3 hits, including the RBI triple by Molina. And really pulled a rabbit out of his hat in the 4th when he had 2nd and 3rd and nobody out. And was able to pitch his way out of it with a little help from the right fielder.
Adam Warren was up earlier. Now it's Grimm and Richard. Matt Holliday. Strike 1. Brewers beat the Twins 6-5. Got a 9th inning run. Scooter Gennett RBI single. So the Twins, who lost 9 straight to start the year, then won 4 in a row, dropped to 4-10. They're headed back to Milwaukee for the next 2 nights. Twins and Brewers. Holiday strikes out. It's 5 for Hamill.
Ugly hack there by Holiday on the good Hamill slider.
Chris Bryant heads across the way and will play at rover position, I suppose. Short right. As they shift against Matt Adams. He's 2 for 2.
Adams kind of like Jason Hayward in that he's a big, strong guy with all kinds of power, but he's more of a line drive type hitter.
With Grichuk waiting in the on-deck circle, or at least near it. Nobody ever actually stands on it these days. Three and one. Usually it's all the weighted bats and pine tar rags around that actual circle. That stuff. And we'll try another 3-2. Reds held on 4-3 over the Rockies. That's a final now. Cubs will head to Cincy tomorrow after the game. 4-game series against the Reds starting Thursday night. Montero held on. That's a foul tip. Strikeout. 6 for Hamill. He's leading 2-1.
Every auto insurance policy has a number. But not every insurance company understands the life behind it. Those who have served our nation have earned the very best service in return. USAA. We know what it means to serve. Get an auto insurance quote and see why 92% of our members plan to stay for life.
Hi, how can I help you?
Hi, we're on the adventure of a lifetime and we need something that can keep up.
Well, the RAV4 is tech savvy, has an NHTSA 5-star overall safety rating, and plenty of cargo space for your gear so you'll be ready for anything. Now, what kind of adventure are we talking about?
You're looking at him.
Aw, double trouble.
Right now, get 0% APR for 60 months on a new 2016 RAV4 or lease RAV4 for only $209 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
Yeah, not us.
Nah, no reruns here.
Yeah, we have X1 from Xfinity.
Everybody crochet tonight. I think we'll just stick with our TV shows.
Don't fall for DirecTV. Get 4 times more TV shows and movies on demand with Xfinity. Sign up today or get started with this great offer. Call or go online today.
Weeknights, don't miss Sports Talk Live on Comcast Sportsnet. David Kaplan leads a roundtable on the day's hottest topics.
Every time he goes into net, we know we have a chance to win, keeping us in games and helping us shut down teams late.
Interview Chicago's biggest stars.
My job is to come in, try to win every game as possible, work as hard as I can, play as hard as I can, and motivate people by my work ethic.
And interacts with you at home. Sports Talk Live, presented by Chevy Silverado. Tomorrow at 5:30 on Comcast Sportsnet.
Cub fans, don't miss your chance to catch the best matchups in baseball. Join the season ticket holder waiting list. It's easy. It's free to register. For details, visit Cubs.com/waiting list.
Left-hander Kevin Segrist, who gave up 3 home runs over the final 2 games of the division series last October. 2 to Rizzo, 1 to Schwarber. So the lefties got him in that series. And here's what he's done so far this year.
Hey, he's off to a good start. He's picked up a couple of wins in 6 appearances. Punched out 9 and 5 2/3. He's got a real good changeup. Throws hard, 93, 94.
Javier Baez will bat for Jason Hamill, who continued the Cubs season opening string of starting pitchers going at least 6 innings in 14 consecutive games.
Look out.
Oh, man. It sounded like part of it got the bat. That is a very dangerous area up near the wrist. Maybe the left hand or wrist or knuckle.
I couldn't tell, yeah.
He's going to stay in the game and head to first. So that's good news.
It just came off the DL.
That will bring up Dexter Fowler. They're waiting to see.
The Cardinals are thinking that maybe they didn't hit him. Yeah, I mean, because it sounded like bat, didn't it? I mean, if it didn't hit him, he really sold it.
Yep, they are going to challenge.
I don't know if they have a better look down there in their video room.
Time for our Forsyth replay review.
Seems like they're discussing whether this is a reviewable play or not. So maybe the question is that he bunted at the ball. Maybe that's what Mike is asking. I know he didn't go out there with any specifics. He just said, well, I want you guys to take another look.
Well, he did the headset thing, which, you know,
but I mean, he could be arguing that he bunted at the ball.
Yeah, but I don't think that's reviewable. I think it's whether it hit him or not is the only way you can actually engineer manager's challenge. Let's see. I don't see how you're going to be able to determine it didn't catch part of his hand. Unless they're just saying it hit the knob.
Well, yeah, a lot of if the hand and the bat are simultaneously hit, it's going to be a hit batsman. You could argue, I guess maybe the way his bottom hand came off the bat, that if it hit the knob and then deflected off his forearm or wrist, it may be foul ball.
So hard to determine what it hit first. Kind of an easy challenge for Mike Matheny. We're late in the game, and even if he loses his challenge,
foul ball.
Yeah, so they will overturn it.
And I think that's what they saw. I think they saw that the ball hit the knob of the bat and then deflected off of his wrist or hand. And so now go up there and hit a double.
That's a double whammy for Baez. He not only doesn't get to take his base, but it's a strike. Got a lot going on there, doesn't he?
Yeah, you got to get all that gear back on.
Swing and a miss. But not.
That's that power changeup from Segras. This pitching staff, a lot of real changeup artists. You know, Waka, Rosenthal, the closer's got a dandy. Garcia rely heavily on that pitch here tonight.
So that's a tough turn of events for Javi Baez as he strikes out.
Down with the off-speed stuff and then the elevated heater. Get him.
Hit foul.
Two teams that have scored a lot of runs this season, but the pitching has been really good. The starting pitching both nights has been outstanding. Mike Leake, the starter for the Cardinals, ended up being charged with 4 runs last night, 3 earned in 7 innings. He was outstanding early. Lackey throughout his outing was brilliant.
Guess who hit 2 more home runs tonight? Bijan Rodemaker for AA Tennessee. He's off to a sizzling start. Fair ball. Fowler will make the turn. And he's got a double.
Ho hum. He just keeps on rolling. 2 walks and a double tonight for Fowler. 3rd in the league in the batting average and on base percentage coming into play here tonight. This fastball is getting in on him and he just shoots it the other way.
Hayward 0 for 3. Robbed of a hit in the 3rd inning by Colton Wong. And the play of the game defensively throughout the potential tying run in Matt Holliday at the plate. 1-2. Well, he's had an impact on the other side. That was last night, 2 sliding catches, and then this beauty tonight.
Yeah, just perfect technique, setting up behind that ball, carries a little momentum into the catch. Perfect one-hop throw.
2-2. It's going to hold up for Holiday. Throw back to second. Not in time. Another well-struck ball by Jason Hayward.
Yeah, just got to stay the course, trust the process, keep trying to battle, and sooner or later balls are going to fall in for him.
Chris Bryant would love to get this extra run. And the Cubs lead by just 1. And the pitch. High drive to center. Lots of room for Grichuk. Inning over to the bullpen. With the Cubs leading 2-1.
Colossal. Jumbo. The Jumbo Collection from the Illinois Lottery. Win up to $3 million instantly. Get ready to live large.
And the #1 window and door company in America is...
Feldco.
To celebrate this amazing achievement, Feldco is offering 2 windows for the price of 1, with no money down and no interest for 1 year.
On behalf of the entire Feldco team, thank you. And remember, 2 windows for the price of 1 ends soon. So hurry. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
With T-Mobile, you pay $95 a month for a smaller network, and monthly taxes and fees are always extra. With Cricket, you get an unlimited plan on a bigger network for $65 a month after $5 auto-pay credit. And monthly taxes and fees are always included. Looks like T-Mobile's not all it's cracked up to be. And now, for a limited time, switch to Cricket and get a $50 bill credit. Cricket Wireless. Something to smile about.
Tomorrow afternoon, series finale as Kyle Hendricks will start for the Cubs. Coverage starts at noon with Cubs pregame live. It's presented by Fields Auto on CSN Chicago. First pitch 12:45. Here's Adam Warren.
Warren has not had a lot of work. Appearing for just the 4th time. He's pitched 3 innings total in his 3 outings. Last worked 2/3 of an inning on Sunday against the Rockies. And get Grichuk, Molina, and Wong here in the bottom of the 7th. Fastball, curveball, slider change for the versatile Warren. Start and relieve.
So the bullpen gets the final 3 innings. And here's Grichuk. One for 2 with a run. Warren debuted with the Yankees 2012. He will make the play 1-3.
That's the way you like to do it. 1 pitch, 1 out. Get your outing started.
Grim and the busiest of the bullpen arms in these first couple of weeks, Travis Wood. Molina takes ball 1. 151st career appearance for Warren. Mostly as a reliever. He did make, however, 17 starts last year, 20 total in the big leagues. He can kind of do whatever you ask.
And that's, he's willing to do whatever they ask. Ultimately, I think he would like to become a full-time starter.
Pitched at the University of North Carolina.
Born in Birmingham, Alabama. Went to high school in North Carolina and then on to Chapel Hill. 4th round pick of the Yankees in 2009.
Major League debut didn't go so well. It was against the White Sox. Got knocked around. Couldn't get out of the 3rd. And then was sent back to AAA. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. I'd say that's long forgotten now, but you probably never forget your Major League debut. Whether it's great or horrible.
As you were describing that, I said, that sounds really familiar. Short outing against the White Sox with the Yankees. That's exactly how I started. Yeah, Harold Baines hit a long home run.
By the way, and we don't, I guess we can ask him later, but it doesn't appear as though Javier Baez was acting that ball hit him. After the review, they determined the ball hit the bat before it hit his arm. So it hurt.
Yeah, he
just happened to hit back first.
Yep. You can hear it. You can hear the, and then that one replay we had, we broke it down. That appeared to be the case. Knob, then forearm or wrist.
Three and 0 on Wong. Tejada on deck.
Wong's got a little pop, so you got to be careful here. You don't want to just groove him a fastball. Outer 3rd and down. That works.
Ball 4. Well, what can you say about this starting rotation? I mean, just the 6 innings stat alone is impressive. It has taken all kinds of pressure off the bullpen. Every start but one has been a quality outing. And the non-quality start, that was John Lackey, right? The Cubs scored 14.
Yeah, he gave up some early damage. Gave up, I think, 4 or 5 runs in his first 3 innings and then settled in after that.
I'm wondering if Mike Matheny might use Diaz in this spot, and he will.
Yeah, Diaz has been swinging it well. Got a bunch of extra base hits already. Ball comes off his bat with a little extra juice. So this is a little scouting report review going over Diaz and how they want to pitch him.
So we talked earlier about Mike Matheny juggling his lineups, trying to get everybody time. Where it really, I think, gives him an advantage is late in ball games. He's got a lot of good options off the bench. So you've got Diaz hitting here. You've got Piscotty now on deck. And Warren just holds the ball until somebody asks for time. Hamels' ERA now through 3 starts is 1. I think he went. He did. Call made by the home plate umpire, Jerry Davis.
And nice job by Jason. Outstanding job by Jason here tonight. And this is a ballpark that he's not had a lot of success in. Aledmys Diaz from Cuba.
There was a dispute regarding his age. He was actually younger than originally thought after he defected, and MLB declared him ineligible to sign with a major league team for a certain amount of time, and it was shortly after that ban expired when the Cardinals signed him, 2014. Three and two.
Yeah. Interesting situation here. They probably feel like they have him set up to go inside, but when you go inside there, you risk slugging. You know, if you stay away, stay down and away, yeah, maybe he pokes one to right field for a base hit. If you make a mistake middle end, you're talking extra bases.
Runner goes on the 3-2 and taken for ball 4, just below.
Yeah, that's
the zone.
It's either a really good take or a real lucky take. We've seen Jerry Davis open that zone up at times tonight. Joe Madden wondering where it was. Might have been a little bit low.
But yeah, Jerry's been calling that pitch. How did he take it? Stephen Piscotty now. We know how Joe feels about the call. So the tying run now in scoring position, that's Colton Wong. The pitch is a strike on a fastball. Crowd getting into it. 43-8-41. Packed into Busch Stadium tonight.
Warren, a 4-pitch pitcher, but difficult when you're working an inning, sometimes 2 innings at a time, to have confidence and command of all those pitches. Out of the pen, he's mostly fastball slider.
And Warren gets out of it. 2 strikeouts, 2 walks in the inning. Still 2-1 Cubs after 7.
Introducing Comcast Business Wi-Fi Pro with next-level speed, coverage, marketing, and control features. Plus, Wi-Fi Pro offers what AT&T's Wi-Fi small site doesn't. Professional installation, advanced security, and millions of hotspots nationwide. Looks like taking your business to the next level starts with ditching AT&T. Give your business an edge with Comcast Business Wi-Fi Pro. Comcast Business, built for business.
Meet the product development experts at Turtle Wax. They created the 2016 Product of the Year Dashing Glass, as voted by consumers. And that same forward thinking led to Max Power Car Wash. It's the only car wash where the more you add, the stronger it cleans. Use this much to tackle dirt and grime, this much for bugs, salt, and mud, and this much for the toughest stains like brake dust and tree sap. Is there anything this wash can't clean? Turtle Wax. Trusted innovation inside and out.
Before earning enough cash back from Bank of America to buy a new gym bag. Before earning 1% cash back everywhere, every time. And 2% back at the grocery store. Even before he got 3% back on gas. Kenny used his Bank AmeriCard Cash Rewards credit card to join the Wednesday Night League. Because he loves to play hoops, not jump through them. That's the excitement of rewarding connections. Apply online or at a Bank of America near you.
Welcome back. Cubs a 5-0 winner last night in Game 1. They've got a 2-1 advantage tonight. Jason Hamill with a 2-run single and 6 quality innings. And big right-hander Jonathan Broxton will work here in the top of the 8th.
What'd I miss?
You missed some classic broadcasting by me. I saved my best for when you left for the facilities. Diaz stays in and plays short. You'll have to catch a replay later.
When Broxton come in, did you call him Big Jonathan Broxton?
I did. I said the big right-hander. Anthony Rizzo will lead it off. From the stretch, the pitch. Nope.
Anthony fighting himself. Now he's got to worry about the strike zone. Try to clear your mind, 1 pitch at a time.
Two strikes on the Cubs' first baseman.
Broxton's been around a long time. Broke in with the Dodgers in 05. Had a nice run there and moved on to the Royals. And then he's making a tour of the NL Central. Reds, Brewers, Cardinals. last 3 seasons.
Pirates are out west. 1-0 at San Diego. Pirates lead in the bottom of the second. A's beat the Yankees 3-2 in 11. Jed Lowry tied his career high with 4 hits. 2-2.
Now, Lowry's a good offensive player. Not a real big guy, but he's got some pop. Can handle a fastball. Broxton used to throw about 98. Doesn't do that anymore. Still has good life on the heater.
It's 3-2, so 0-2 to a full count. Ball 4. Soler has not put a ball in play. 2 strikeouts, a walk, and a run. Fastball strike. Royals beat the Tigers 8-6 in Kansas City. 5 RBIs for Salvador Perez. He had a 3-run homer in that game. Foul tipped by Soler. 0-2.
Every now and then Anthony will surprise you and take a bag. He probably would not think about it in this situation with Molina behind the plate, especially with nobody out. Different look for Soler. His first 3 at-bats, first 3 plate appearances coming off against Garcia, and he saw a ton of soft stuff. A couple heaters here from Broxton so far. Play Soler pretty much straight up. Carpenter is shaded towards the line, but that's just late game defense trying to take away an extra base hit.
Jaime Garcia gave up 2 runs in his 5 innings. Son Juan O, Kevin Segrist, each with scoreless innings. And now it's Broxton. He walked Rizzo. He's 0-2 on Soler in the pitch. He struck him out.
A couple of good heaters and a hard strike to ball slider moving off the outside corner. Good execution by Broxton. And Soler goes down swinging for the 3rd time tonight.
Ben Zobrist, 1 for 2, a walk and a run. Diamondbacks and Giants scoreless in the third. Ray and Kane, the matchup in that one. Diamondbacks a 9-7 win in 11. Last night, Jake Lamb tied it with a 2-out homer in the ninth. Braves whip the Dodgers 8-1.
I believe that's the Braves' first home win this year.
You are correct.
They had been 0-5.
We'll see the Braves at Wrigley Field on the upcoming homestand. So Atlanta has won 4 in a row after losing 9 straight to start the year. Tyler Flowers went 4 for 4. Pulled deep and foul to right. Two balls, 2 strikes. Short lead by Rizzo. Back to Broxton. He'll get the out at first. Rizzo at second, 2 gone.
Might have had a shot at Anthony at second base, but I think he made the smart play. Would have been a high risk play. Couldn't afford not to get an out here. So that provides an opportunity for Montero here. Got Russell on deck. Lilliquist is going to go to the mound with some instructions from Matheny as to how aggressive they want to be with Montero with the base open. And Montero should take this time to sidle up next to Jerry Davis. Say, hey, big guy, you probably owe me a couple here. Got a couple real tough strikes on him that were off the plate.
Late innings. Game in the hands of each team's bullpen. Broxton really slow playing it here. Now the pitch outside on Montero.
Well, looks like they're going to pitch around him.
Russell on deck. And 0.
Tried one away, tried one up, wouldn't chase either. Now they're going to go ahead and put him on.
And ball 4. Here comes Russell. No hits in the inning, couple of walks. Cubs have now taken 6 in the game. Fouled away by Addison Russell. Well, knock on wood, we got lucky with the weather.
Yes, we did.
Tonight. We heard we could deal with some rain. So far, so good. One and one.
Buxton listed at 6'4", 305. Second round pick of the Dodgers back in 2002, debuted in 05.
And Broxton will run it halfway over. So 2 walks, no runs. Bottom of the 8th, 2-1 Cubs.
So all the latest safety features, they're available in every Hyundai SUV, right?
Yes, indeed. The Tucson, Santa Fe Sport, 3-row Santa Fe, all backed by America's Best warranty.
Great. Because our family is about to get a lot bigger.
Oh, congratulations.
On what?
I'm telling him tonight.
Hurry in and lease the 2016 Tucson for just $179 a month.
What's up? Hello?
We are the Coors Brewing Company, and our mountain is brewing the world's most refreshing beer. A beer proud enough to wear our name in big, red, scripted letters. That's why we lager, filter, and package cold. Because we believe every climb deserves a refreshing finish. Whatever your mountain, climb on.
Staycation? No way. I need a real vacation. One measly week to bury my work phone in the sand while sipping some crazy concoction. Is that too much to ask?
Hey, we hear you. That's why we created AARP Travel. You'll get inspired by all of the tips and tools you need to easily plan a simple getaway or even the trip of a lifetime. So pack your bags and bury your phone. If you don't think this is right for me when you think AARP, then you don't know ARP. Get to know us at aarp.org/possibilities.
Hi, I'm David Kaplan in our Comcast Sportsnet studios with a Sportsnet Central update. Kyle Schwarber underwent successful surgery on his left knee today to reconstruct his ACL and repair his LCL. Procedure done in Dallas, Texas by Dr. Daniel Cooper, a team physician for the Cowboys, and the team anticipates a full recovery. More on Schwarber and the Cubs later on Sportsnet Central. Now we go back to St. Louis. Here's Len and Jim Shanks.
Cubs lead 2-1. That's a good score. In the Chicago-St. Louis two-sport rivalry tonight. And Travis Wood will face the top of the order for St. Louis. Couple of lefties to start it. Carpenter and Hazelbaker are due.
And Travis, the busiest man in the Cub bullpen, on for the 8th time now. No wins, no losses, a 4.15 ERA, 2/3 of an inning in the ballgame last night.
It's Matt Caesar in for Soler in left. Carpenter fouls off. So Caesar will lead off the ninth. He's in the ninth spot.
Carpenter doubled off Wood. Oh, it's that whole Wood Carpenter thing.
Yeah.
Carpenter doubled off Travis in the 8th inning last night. Did not score. Woody punched out a couple in that inning. In 2/3 of an inning. Strope came in to finish it up. It's been an interesting evolution, hasn't it, for Travis Wood?
Yep. Oh, and a base hit. He's gone from a guy who pitched every 5 days to everyday Eddie.
Yeah, and a guy who, lost his job as a starter and now being trusted with the ball here in the 8th inning.
That'll be it for him, however, in this spot. Joe's going to make a change. Tying run is on base with nobody out. So a pitching change. Here comes Pedro Strop. 2-1 Cubs.
I want you to place this award on the podium next to the vehicle that you think was ranked highest in initial quality by J.D. Power.
This is it.
You are wrong. Actually, it's all three.
You tricked me.
J.D. Power ranked the Malibu, Silverado Half-Ton, and Equinox highest in initial quality in their segments.
That's impressive.
Wow. Chevy hit 3 home runs.
Qualified lessees can get this Chevy Equinox for around $189 a month. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
You're not gonna watch it. No, you're not gonna watch it. We can't let you download on the go. You'll just have to miss it. Yeah, you'll just have to miss it.
No thanks. I have X1 from Xfinity, so.
Don't fall for DirecTV. Xfinity lets you download your shows from anywhere. Sign up today or get started with this great offer. Call or go online today.
I used to like that song.
What would we be without our mountains? Without the things that stand in our way, that make us better? At Coors, our mountain is brewing the world's most refreshing beer. Lagered, filtered, and packaged cold. Our mountains make us who we are. Your mountains make you who you are. Whatever your mountain, climb on.
Cubs outfield chatting during this pitching change is Pedro Strop. Will come on, runner on, nobody out.
Strop off to a good start. No wins, no losses, a 1.69 ERA. 5 1/3 innings of work. He struck out 6. He hasn't walked anybody yet. Well, Joe handed the ball to Travis Wood with a couple lefties due up, but after Carpenter reached, I think he just said, you know what, I'm just going to go to my power arms here. Last season, left-handed batters hit 184 off Strop.
The pitch. Good start. 96, well placed for a strike. Wanted to check out the replay after the game, but crazy situation in San Diego. I guess a balk was called on a Padres pitcher. They got together and said it was no balk. Then Clint Hurdle went out and argued. Then they said, well, actually, it is a balk. And Andy Green went crazy, and he got ejected. So I'm very curious to see what actually happened. One on Hazelbaker. Make it 2-1.
Some early season heroics here for Hazelbaker, batting .351 coming into play tonight. 3 home runs, 4 for 4 in his Busch Stadium debut.
Swing and a miss, 2-2. He just chased ball 3. As time has gone on, Pedro has used his fastball less and less. Just under 48% of the time, according to Fangraphs, so far this season. 50% last year. The year before, 60% of the time he threw a fastball. So slider percentage keeps going up, and he's incorporated that splitter too. What will we see on a 2-2?
Splitter.
And he got him with it. Down and away. 1 out. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's nasty. Right over the top with deception and great movement.
Here's Holiday. Carpenter's still at first. 1 out in the pitch. Backhanded by Montero on a pitch in the dirt. Jason Hamels paid to pitch, but he has the big hit tonight. 2 out, 2-run single in the 4th. And the Cubs have led since. 1-1 on Holiday. Slider missed inside.
Carpenter is not a base stealer. Not to say he wouldn't try it, but he rarely does. He has all the attributes you want in a leadoff man except for that. He's patient, works walks, sees a lot of pitches, has power.